What is up, fellow five brain mind flayers? What? What did I just say? What is up, everyone? My name is Nondescript Midnight, and I'm coming at you with another tutorial video on how to complete Tomb Raider 3 No Loads No Meds, all secrets. So, today we're going to be tackling Madubu Gorge. It's a it's a level. It is a level. It's pretty rough. If you haven't played it through 100 times. But hopefully I'll be able to show you some stuff on how to make it a little bit easier. The kayak controls are fucking horrible, so you just have to get used to those, unfortunately. But anyway, let's head through the level, and let's hope that I can show you stuff. God, those bats gave me a fright. I've only played this level 100 times. Still get frightened by the bats. So you roll here onto this tile. It's the second tile away from the ledge over here. Spawn this lizard dude. So these lizard dudes can fucking poison you, so you want to take care of them as quickly as possible, or run away from them. We'll do some of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to climb down here. Right, I'm not playing Tomb Raider 1. That's going to take some getting used to. I've still been grinding Egypt percent, so yeah. So you just take a small hop over here onto this. Don't be too close to the edge or you will fall off. Then we're going to do a run and jump here and grab onto this. Shimmy all the way to the left. Well, not all the way, just until... yeah. Oh, I didn't pour myself a drink. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do this video without a hot chocolate or a coffee or something. That kind of sucks. Alright, so there's two ways you can tackle this area. So I'm just gonna pop a save here. Over that one. So the developers forgot to put a death tile on this exact tile over here. So where you would usually die, you can literally just stand on this tile and shimmy up here. So yeah, you can do that if you want to. If you want to play the level more legit, then just grab onto these monkey bars and swing across. So I'm just going to show this way. This is the only real divergent path with regards to this level. Everything else is kind of like mandatory. So anyway, I'm over here. Oh well, no, there is a skip that I'm also going to show you. That also helps quite a lot. So we'll get to that as well. So yeah, now you just want to do a run and jump. I can't even remember this pathway. Grab over here and then shimmy across. So those are like your two options. If you don't like the idea of falling onto a tile that's meant to be a death tile, even though the devs didn't program it in, entirely up to you. Alright, so we're going to come down here, and this area is pretty easy. Just do a run and jump and hold grab at the same time, and you'll fly over those spikes. Nice and easy. Hold on here. Up here and then pop up here. So when you hit the second tile over here, the second step, a lizard man will spawn. Just take care of him. I like to use the MP5. I think the MP5 is really good here for taking care of them. So yeah, just do that. So this opens up the gateway to the first secret. Not much to explain here. All you're doing is running back. We're going to climb up this ladder again. Hop. I know this part is so enthralling. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Doing pretty good myself. Okay. Then we got to hop onto this ladder. Shimmy up this way, and climb up. Not really much going on here, just a whole bunch of climbing and backtracking. This is the way we came before, and then we get to here. You do a walkie walk to the end, standing jump, and boom, first secret. Now you walk all the way to the edge there, and then you just hold jump and grab to grab this monkey bars. Now this particular area, like, they expect you to time the jump, because I'll show you. Basically, you're meant to slide down here and time your jump before getting set on fire. But there's an easy way to avoid all of that nonsense. You just walk to the edge over here, hold jump and grab, keep holding jump and grab, and you'll fly right over those with no problem. Run and jump here to grab onto there to avoid the fire pit. That's, well, it's not really a pit, it's a fire column. Hop up here, and be careful because some darts come out. You can crawl underneath the darts, and they are poison darts, so you do not want to get hit by them. Alright, then we slide down here. Now we're in this area. We're going to swing across the monkey bars here. You can also press look to cancel that camera, because it's kind of an annoying camera. And there we go. All the way to the end here. Alright, now we're going to hop up here. Crawl under here. Alright, now let me see if I can remember how to do it, because it's been a couple of weeks since I've actually played this game. I think I remember. So we're going to grab onto this ladder. We're going to walk up to this, kind of tap backwards. We kind of want to be on this area, so like as the slope is like, as the top of this area over here is sloping upwards, we want to be more or less this area. Take 2 steps forward, and then I believe this is the setup. Hopefully I've got it right. We'll see in a moment. Yeah, so we backflip, and then land on the slope, and then we grab, and that gives us the second secret. Now, this jump is, I don't know how best to explain it, other than this is kind of the setup for it. You want to be in more or less this kind of position, because if you're not, you will fall to your death. So you want to be sort of like here. By the way, that's the first time I've ever failed this jump. I've never failed it in practice. So that's kind of what you're looking for with that jump, is sort of that angle. There's no real like way to set it up. You just got to kind of get a feel for it. But you do hold grab as late as possible, and then roll, so that she kind of rolls onto this platform. And that can save you if you just make the jump and she starts falling off. So anyway, that's how I would deal with this part. Yeah, if you're not careful, because I'll show you again. The reason it failed in the beginning there was because I was angled too much over here. And if you do that, then she hits the top of that and she doesn't get her full jump. So if she doesn't get her full jump in, then it's pretty much over for you. It's tickets. So that's kind of how you got to set that jump up. Be where I was on that platform, and then sort of curve mid-air, but not too much, that you hit the top of that piece over there, and then hold grab just before you're about to land, and then press roll. So anyway, that's how you should handle that part. It's a little bit of a tricky jump, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. Alright, so we're going to head up here. I'm going to run into here. Careful not to fall into the water here. We're going to take care of 2 gators that are in the water over here. That's one of them. And that's both of them. Alright. I actually really need to drink something. My throat is getting parched. But anyway, so we're gonna head over there. I'm swimming using one hand at the moment. And now we're gonna basically cover the kayak controls. So the kayak controls really strangely. You'll notice if you press forward once, the kayak sort of turns as well. That's because the way Lara drives the kayak, which is kind of cool in my opinion if you ask me, is that if you hold forward, you still move a little bit to the left and to the right. Well, in this case, right-left. She will always paddle to the right first. Then of course you can turn the kayak by using these buttons. And then something that people don't know is once you've got a bit of acceleration, if you hold walk, the walk button, and turn, Lara kind of does this skidding animation where she controls the kayak that way. So that's actually kind of very useful for us. But yeah, that's how you deal with kayak controls. I'm going to pop a save here. So we're going to go through this section because it can be a bit tricky. Alright, so we're going to go down here, kind of straighten ourselves out. At this point you're not holding forward or anything, you're just kind of letting the kayak go and do its own thing. Don't hold anything here. This is the safest way to do this. Don't hold anything here either. Now start backpedaling the moment you hit that sort of waterfall area. Then keep backpedaling because we're going to go through that red tripwire, and that red tripwire drops those spikes, those stalactites, I believe they're called. Then we're going to swim through. Then we're going to quickly paddle through that green one that stops the spinning blades, or the blades. The shinking blades, however you would describe that. Then we're going to go down backwards over here and paddle upwards slightly, so not too much. I wasn't meant to take any damage there, but that's fine. Sometimes if you paddle on the edge there, she takes damage, which sucks. Then we're going to come through this way. Paddling in that area kind of takes a little bit of getting used to it, so there's no real trick I can teach you there. Why does everything always go wrong in these videos? God damn it. Alright, so here we're going to paddle forwards. We're going to wait. We're not going to paddle at all. We're going to wait for the current to pull us this way. Then as we're about to hit this block, we're going to start paddling forward. And you're going to keep holding forward until you come through here. Then you're going to try and line yourself up nicely so that you're more or less straight, because this is the big waterfall. This is where you can take a shit ton of damage, so you want to make sure you're here. Immediately as you hit the white, start paddling backwards. Sometimes if you hold the strafe button, or the walk button in this instance, Lara kind of turns the opposite way, so that's kind of sucky. Okay, so then we're going to go straight up here. Going to paddle all the way to the other side over here, and then we're going to go into this place with the waterfall coming down over here. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I've had a very restful weekend. I haven't been streaming that much. I've been teaching myself the Pokemon Trico % route, so that's what I've basically been doing. Haven't been doing a lot of streaming. Okay, we're gonna paddle our way up here. Now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to line it up so that I kind of get the gator a little bit stuck. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so I'm actually going to pop a save over here because it would potentially be rip this video if I get bitten over here. Anyway, so we're going to hold roll and left. Alright, the gator's going to follow you down. Go all the way down, then turn and go up. And climb out immediately. Alright, immediately pull your gun because there's a lizard person that spawns. And you want to kill the lizard person. The gators can't swim up and down as quickly as you can. So it's so going down and going up means that they're going to be slower. Okay, now we've got this part. I forgot that I needed to do this part in the video. Do a standing jump here to grab these monkey bars. Use look to cancel that camera. Come through here. Had to scratch my back because it was itchy. Whenever I'm doing this part, I get itchy. I don't know why. Alright, then we're gonna swing along these. Alright, so now we've got a bit of a tricky section coming up. What you want to do is you want to kind of line yourself up. Doing this. Turn on the monkey bars, hold walk, and a direction key, side direction key, so that you can kind of line this up. So that you're a bit closer to the fire. And then as that fire dissipates, start climbing across here. And we're going to do the same for the next one. Just kind of line it up. Alright, and then we're going to head through now. If these fires had TR4 hitboxes, like, they would be so much more scary, but luckily TR3 is pretty generous fire hitboxes. Alright, now this jump is kind of sketchy, but kind of angle yourself a little bit. Not too much because you can hit the top of that and fall into the water. And if you fall into the water here, it's rip run. Okay, let's head up this way. Climb down here. Alright, now to get the third secret, what I would recommend doing is just dropping down here and grabbing. If you want to, you can run and jump across and collect the MP5 ammo, but you don't have to. Alright, then we're going to come up here. After getting the third and final secret, climb up over here. Hop onto these monkey bars and then deal with the last fire spitting stone thing of this area. Now you do want to be extra careful over here because if you hit the wrong spot on these monkey bars, you literally fall to your death. So you got to be kind of careful here to make sure that you're going along the path of the monkey bars. Otherwise, sometimes Lara will literally just instantly let go on the monkey bars, and that kind of ends the run. And it's a horrible way to die, and I don't wish it on anyone. Okay. I'm gonna pop a save here, just in case something bad happens. I don't think anything bad will happen, but let's just not tempt fate. Just do like a run and jump over here onto this platform. And now, if you angle yourself correctly here, so I would say if you're too close to the edge over here, you get hit by those spikes. So if you are just a little bit, like this is actually perfect positioning, you'll miss the spikes entirely and grab onto this like climbable rock area. I suppose you could call it a ladder, but it's kind of weird to call it a ladder since it's just climbable rocks, but we'll call it a ladder. Oh. Then we're going to climb all the way up here. And you can start climbing to the left here, and then you'll get boosted by the slope over here, so this isn't dangerous at all. You can get boosted by the slope over here by doing this, and you climb quicker. It's a nice little trick. Now, there's two pathways over here, so I'll show you both of them. So this is the one I used in my run, and I think it's really cool. Is that you can run and jump to over here. Wow, that was a was a big voice crack. Do a walk, run, jump, and jump over. And this skips a whole section of the level that I'm going to show you now. So anyway, swim over here. Walk up here and then swim over to this tile over here. Lara's swimming animation is kind of weird because there's a current going here and you're not really supposed to be able to swim during the current. But anyway, this leads you to this spot over here, which is where we need to go. But there is another way that you can go, and it's the more legitimate way. You're not actually meant to do what I just did. You're meant to come down here. Now, I actually haven't done this way in ages, so let's hope I can remember it. Anyway, so you sprint, crouch, climb up, sprint, crouch, climb up, and then you run over here because there's a boulder behind you, jump up here. And now I might need to save for this because I can't remember. I think this is more or less the position you want to jump over this flame. So jump over the flame, run to the edge, crouch, and boom. Now this jump is kind of sketchy, but even if you don't land this jump, it's not too much of a problem. But we're gonna just land it anyway. Don't know why Lara's not grabbing the... Anyway, so you grab the ladder. This is the more legit path, obviously. If you're wanting to do more legitimate strats, that's totally fine. And we're here. See how much longer that was compared to doing the quick way? Anyway, this is how you end up over here. Or how you could end up over here. Give me a second here. I just need to drink some more water. Much better. I don't know why, I'm just incredibly parched today. It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's head on over here. You do a standing jump to get to this platform over here. Although, funnily enough, I believe there's a... Let me just test this. I think there's a tile over here that's not a death tile. Yeah. So you can actually stand over here too. Interesting. Very weird that they forgot to put death tiles in certain spots. Run and jump to over here. Do a standing jump to here. Now, this part you need to time properly. I'll show you why. If you don't time this properly, you take a ton of damage and then you have less health for the drop at the end of the level. See, you take a bit of damage. So if you time this correctly... So I'll show you about when... It's about here. You won't take any damage. Okay. Then we're gonna run. Then we're gonna climb up here. We are not going to climb all the way up, though you can. What we're instead gonna do is do a jump and twist backwards. And then we're gonna quickly run over here and pull this lever, which pulls the plug. Run over here, and we're actually gonna keep running. And we're gonna run past this lizard man and slide down here. If you do it correctly, that lizard man can't get to you. And you can just hop back into your boat. Alright, now we're gonna turn around. Go down here. Follow the current. Alright, now there's a couple of ways to line up this flushing Laura down the toilet here. This is the one I like to use. That's more or less right, isn't it? Okay, well we'll have to see. Then what you want to do is you want to back yourself up here. Don't do it too quickly. You want to paddle forwards. Keep paddling forwards. Keep paddling forwards. Paddling forwards. And drop. So you want to do that to make sure that you take as little damage as possible falling down here, because if you just steamroll your way down there, you die. There is a way that you can take 0 damage on that fall. It's quite precise, but you can look that up if you want to. For the purposes of doing a no loads, no meds, I don't think it's viable because it is very precise, and if you mess it up, then yeah. So we're going to come over here and we're going to get the skater stuck on this wall over here, and then we're going to exit to the left. And we're going to immediately start swimming. And we're going to climb up onto this platform and take care of the gator. Climb up here. Wait for the gator to come out from underneath us. Take care of the gator, drop back into the water. Now, important to note that once you pull this lever, 2 gators come out at you from the other side, so it's important that you're kind of quick here. So we're going to turn around and swim back up here. And there we go. And congratulations! If you followed this tutorial, you have now completed Madubu Gorge. No loads, no meds, all secrets. Well, in the case of practice, you might have just completed it no meds, all secrets, which is still good, so pat yourself on the back. This is a very, very hard level. It's got a lot of technical things and a lot of technical skill involved in it. But yeah, thank you for watching. As per usual, I'll put up all of my social media links and in the description and on the screen. And yeah, I really hope that this video is helping some people out. I really wanted to bring sort of something useful to the community by releasing these videos. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and in the next video we will be tackling Temple of Puna, so be sure to check that out when it does drop. Hopefully it'll drop within the next few days. Alright, well, thank you so much for now, and goodbye.